Is it time for Leafs fans to reevaluate their expectations and support for a certain all-star player? Today, we're breaking down a passionate defense that challenges the narrative surrounding one of the most scrutinized figures in Toronto hockey. With insights that could change the way you view the game, this is a segment you can't afford to overlook. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video to keep up with all the latest on our beloved Maple Leafs. Today, I want to dive into something that's been buzzing around the Toronto Maple Leafs fanbase lately, and it involves none other than Mitch Marner. We've seen the ups and downs of his career in blue and white, but the treatment he's been getting from some fans is frankly disappointing. PK Subban recently spoke out about this on the JD Bunkies podcast, and I think it's time we take a closer look at what he said. Subban pointed out that the scrutiny Marner faces is unwarranted, and I couldn't agree more. This is a player who has consistently shown elite talent since joining the NHL. If you look at his playoff performance last year, he certainly didn't shy away from the moment. Yet, there are still pockets of the fanbase that seem to forget how special he is. For any Leafs fan out there who thinks Marner isn't worth supporting, I urge you to consider what life without him would look like. If he were to leave, I guarantee you'd be wishing he was still here, especially if he went on to win championships elsewhere. Subban made a great point about management needing to show love and support for players like Marner. We're talking about an original six franchise here. The expectations are sky high, and it's on management to create an environment where players feel valued. If they can't do that, we risk losing talent that could take us to the next level. And look, it's not just about winning a Stanley Cup. It's about building a culture that attracts and retains the best players. So, what do we do as fans? I think it's time we rally around Marner. For all the moments he's delivered, from jaw-dropping assists to clutch goals, we should be celebrating him rather than critiquing his every move. I mean, seriously, if you were to sit down with me, could you justify what you don't like about him? Because I'm struggling to understand the negativity. This leads me to the broader implications for the Leafs. If the fanbase continues to be divided over a superstar like Marner, how does that affect the locker room? How does it affect the morale and the future of this team? Winning is vital, yes, but so is creating an atmosphere where players can thrive. Now, let's talk about the potential moves management can make. Are there trades on the horizon? Is there a chance they'll bring in a player who can complement Marner's skill set? These are questions that keep me up at night. I want to see this team make strategic moves that elevate their chances of contending. But I also want to know they're committed to keeping our core intact. It's a balancing act, and I'm really curious how this will unfold. And here's where I want to hear from you. Do you believe this is the right path for the Leafs? I, for one, am a bit torn. While I see the value in making bold moves, I also understand the risks involved. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Marner's situation? Is it time for fans to rally behind him? Or do you think we need to look elsewhere? Let's keep this conversation going in the comments below. I want to hear your expectations and frustrations. How do you feel about the direction this team is heading? Are you optimistic for the season ahead? As always, if you enjoyed this discussion and want to stay updated on all things Maple Leafs, make sure to like this video, share it with your fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an important update. Your support means a lot as we navigate this exciting, yet sometimes turbulent journey together as Leafs fans. Thank you for tuning in,